So it looks like CD Projekt Red may be a victim of its own success. What's going on, everybody? BouseFeenux here, and today while I was drinking my morning alcohol and coffee, I came across an article by a Polish journalism site claiming that CD Projekt Red, the developer of the beloved Witcher series and the mysterious new Cyberpunk 2077, may be preparing to defend itself against a hostile takeover. Now, for those of you that don't know, a hostile takeover is the acquisition of one company, called the target company, by another company called the acquirer, that is accomplished by going directly to the company's shareholders or fighting to replace management to get the acquisition approved. So, in layman's terms, this means that someone is going directly to people that own stock in CD Projekt Red and buying them out in an attempt to own majority in the company, which in most cases is 51% of that company's stock. So to clarify, this doesn't mean that an entity would be the sole owner of the company per se, but in any vote, that person that holds 51% of the shares would win that vote. Now, in response to this, CDPR is planning to hold a general meeting of shareholders on November 29th to discuss three main points. Firstly, they'll vote on whether or not to allow the company to buy back its own shares, which are equivalent to about 64 million US dollars. Secondly, they plan to vote on whether or not to merge CDPR brands, which include The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077, into the holding company. Thirdly, they'll vote on the change of the company's statute, in which case the statute is basically the company's legislature, kind of like a Bible for how the company is run. The objective of this meeting is basically to protect shareholders in the event that someone tries to buy out the company, quote, without offering a decent price, end quote. Now, it's no secret that The Witcher 3 was a massive success, and CDPR's massively teased proposed MMO Cyberpunk 2077 has generated a ton of buzz in the gaming world. Making waves like this would surely pique some interest, but from who? We don't really know yet, but a lot of speculation points to Vivendi Games, a massive media conglomerate now known as Activision Blizzard. These are the people that own the rights to titles like World of Warcraft, Diablo, Call of Duty, and Sierra Games, which is the company that developed the original Half-Life games. Now, like I said, it's just speculation that Vivendi would want to buy CDPR, but after their failed takeover of Ubisoft recently, it makes perfect sense that they'd want to go after another smaller independent studio that's currently making a lot of waves in the gaming industry. Hopefully this doesn't happen because Vivendi has a reputation of poisoning game companies, and a takeover like this could potentially affect game storefronts like Good Old Games, which is owned by CD Projekt Red. Now, regardless of how all this plays out, this will be an interesting battle to see. In my personal opinion, I would hope that CDPR would be able to retain its sovereignty. I mean, we all love the tons of free Witcher 3 DLC the devs lavished us with, and it would suck to see a huge corporate entity come in and monetize all that stuff for future games, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think about all this. I'm sure some of you out there in the audience are legal and business-minded and probably have a lot more insight to offer into something like this than I do, so definitely share your thoughts with the rest of us in the comments. But that's going to be all for me today, though, as we take a look at the possibility of CD Projekt Red being acquired by a corporate entity. Consider liking this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more content. I put out new videos daily, so there's always something to talk about around here. Until next time, though, I'm BouseFeenux. I'll see you at the next video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.